left off, we were cross-examining the defendant. Okay. This is important. Let's press. So according to Lena, she planted the broken tip of the knife in Marshall's body and then moved it over into her office. So let's ask. Why did you move the body? When you showed up on the scene, where was the victim's body? It was by Chief Gant's desk, like she said. Like we said. The body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there? And we have more testimony. The pieces of jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan. That wretched jar. That looked like the Blue Badger. When you first found the body, the jar was already broken. Really, it would be clear right away what had happened. Neil Marshall was dead. Dark was lying unconscious. Otherwise, the jar must have been broken during their struggle. Right? I disagree. Yeah, right. I disagree. Yes, she forged that evidence to protect Emma. If the truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life would have been useless. Significant contradiction for the win. Testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." That's right. I do have a problem with that. Because there was a message written on the jar. If the jar was broken during the struggle, then how could he write Emma on it? There we go. More information is needed in regard to this jar and the bloody message. The bloody message. Yes, just you tell us the truth for once, Lena, and we'll figure out the rest. I immediately noticed that the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. You sure you got them all? This is going to get interesting. Yes, it was dark in the room, eh? So you didn't know Emma's name was written on the jar. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them all to dust. Oh. To be safe, I wiped away all the blood. Press again. This action of yours reveals what really happened? Ah. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. Did you get them all? She had a flashlight, pocket light, a bottle of emergency luminol. Wow. So I'm sure I got them all. But you didn't get them all, did you? Once again, the jar comes in handy. You found the final piece in Gant's safe. Surprise! She didn't even know about it. Something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Gant got there before you, didn't he? Huh. She said herself the pieces were big enough. Even Emma's. Fail, Judge. You fail. Yes, when the witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Thanks, Edgeworth. You were the first. Why would he break the jar? The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide it for 2 years? Yeah. Why are we questioning the judge? Now we're starting to figure out the truth. David Gant arrived at the scene, broke the jar, hid one of the pieces. What is this action called? Fabrication. Making Gant guilty. Aha. Once again, another layer gets added onto this story. Foul lies. Thanks, Connor. What if? Oh? Gant's trap? don't tell foul lies. One more testimony. If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go, Edgeworth. Well, what you really saw. Now we're getting down to the bottom of things. When we come back, the truth. So close.